Oh my god, that was so good.
Otherwise, I would have been a tangled mess.
It was great. It was so good, man. Alright guys, we have a big video for today. Character meet and greets are back at Disney. We're gonna be showing that in a little bit. I filmed a bunch of like little mini vlogs to make up this one vlog, so I hope you enjoy. First off, we're gonna start with our little adventure at Disney Springs. Okay guys, we are now at Disney Springs. The day that I've been waiting for a very long time. It smells like straight up diarrhea right here. And someone's screaming, welcome to Disney Springs.
You look wonderful tonight.
Thank you.
It looked like rainbow turkeys, but their back was a snowflake. But it looked like a turkey to me. Alright, for dinner, we're going to a place I haven't been in years. We're going to
And Enzo's Pizzeria. They have the restaurant here. I don't know if it's opened yet, but this is like the quick service like pizza place.
Not a fan of Blaze Pizza, and Wolfgang Puck has amazing pizza, but I don't want to deal with that. This should be a quick and easy option.
Alright, so I'm gonna be getting the pepperoni. Okay, so here's a little shot of what the inside of the restaurant looks like.
Alright, now this is less than $10. This pizza slice, here's my head. There's the pizza slice. We just... Yeah, now I know why I haven't gone in a couple years. Very mediocre. 6 out of 10 pizza. Just, yeah, pass on that. We're hopping in the world of Disney real quick to see what they got. It's all decorated for all the Christmas time. I like this shirt. This is like a very like DVC shirt, but it's not. It says Walt Disney World, wish you were here. And they have Happy New Year 2022. Oh, they got Muppets merch. They have Animal on a long sleeve shirt with Animal jumping out of a drum. They have a whole section here for Eternals with all the different action figures, but I don't see anybody buying any of it. So it's all gonna be ending up in a Disney outlet store near you soon. I'm a fan of fanny packs, but again, what is up with this design? Why is there some random red stitching? Why does little Grogu have that going on there? Again, a very odd placement. They finally have the soap dispenser for the 50th. They have a Castle sugar cookie set. Does it make a gingerbread house? I bet you this tastes delightful. 4 different sets of all the different characters that are all in gold that are around the Disney parks. I'm gonna make a video where I go to visit all 50 in one day for $50. So this is the, oh no, this isn't right. Because Joe Gardner's at Hollywood Studios. Why is he in the Epcot set? Joe Gardner's at Studios. What? This is the Animal Kingdom set, which makes sense. And then here's the Studios one. I don't think Flounder and Sebastian are at the studio. I could be wrong. And then here's the one for Magic Kingdom. Well, so it's not every single statue that they have. Nothing too new at World of Disney, but we did buy the soap dispenser, so I'm excited to try that out. We're in the Christmas store now to see what they have, and you know the merchandise problem is bad is when a quarter of the store is Halloween merch. Ugh. So they have a whole, I guess it's Nightmare Before Christmas, but that's straight up Halloween. You can buy pumpkins if you need them. The Happy Halloween Boo Bash t-shirts. This is just not a good look. Oh, then they have Hocus Pocus lounge flies and the mug's still here. Okay, so here they all are. Each one of the Disney Parks icons has an ornament. These are each $100. So, yes. Tower of Terror, Spaceship Earth, but there's no castle. The castle's missing. I really do think this is a cute design. The gingerbread men from Star Wars. They have Grogu as a stocking. They've replaced like the ornament wall with just bubble wands. Yeah, that was pretty barren in there. Normally they have all sorts of different types of ornaments. There were like, probably like, I don't know, a dozen different ornaments to choose from and bubble wands and Halloween merch in the Christmas store. So if you're looking for good Christmas merchandise, wait till next year. Okay, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. So our friend Rachel is in a movie, just a little movie. Yeah, no big, she's in West Side Story, which is kind of crazy. Now, I've known Rachel before all of this, so like when I think of her, I just think of her as like... I'm sorry they don't have a Sam the Eagle for you though.
No eyebrows.
Well, I guess you are the Sam the Eagle meet and greet here.
It is a tribute to all nations, but mostly America.
It was weird seeing her face on cardboard. That was weird at the movie theater. It's happening. This is bizarre to see. Honestly, really bizarre. But now it's like time to watch her in a movie, and I'm nervous because I've only heard her sing, and I've never seen her like act, which is like I'm nervous about because you know how critical I am of movies. So you got this, Rachel. They got West Side Story up there, balcony. They have the banners of everyone. All right, so there she is. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. This looks nothing like Ansel. That's not Ansel. They don't have a red carpet. It's a black carpet. We're walking into the theater now. This is just so bizarre.
A few moments later.
Okay, how'd Rachel do?
Amazing! Acting, A++++.
Okay, we just finished. Rachel can act very, very well.
I think I cried more in West Side Story than I've ever cried in any Pixar movie. It was great. It was so good, man. Oh my God, she did it. That was insane. Alice and I were so proud watching Rachel on that screen because she did incredible. Our jaws just dropped watching the entire thing. All right, let's do a full little rundown about West Side Story. So originally, West Side Story is kind of based off Romeo and Juliet. It was originally a play, which then became a movie in 1961, which won Best Picture and won so many Oscars. It's considered one of the best musical films of all time. Steven Spielberg was like, I'm gonna remake it. He's not remaking the film, he's going from the source material from the original play for this movie. So it's a little different. This movie is insane. It is so good. As you know, I'm very critical about movies and I'm kind of harsh on everything. This movie, incredible. One of my favorite movies of the entire year. My 3 favorite movies of this year right now are gonna be Bo Burnham's Inside, In and of Itself. That's on Hulu, that's a great movie. And West Side Story. They did the unthinkable by creating this modern day masterpiece. It is so good. They got the best performers to be in this movie. I was just smiling ear to ear watching the dance numbers. It is so crazy, right? Like, I can't even do the Macarena correctly. And they're dancing down the street in high heels and these huge dresses, and they do so good. If you like musicals, and if you've seen the original West Side Story, I highly suggest going to see this one. Cinematography, incredible. The movie fixed a lot of the problems of the original in terms of pacing and kind of modernizing it a little bit and gave more character development to a bunch of the different characters. And they switched the songs around a little bit, which worked, and different characters sang different songs. So if you're a fan of the original, it's a good variety of a nice switch up. The only thing that didn't push it to a 10 out of 10 for me was Ansel. I thought, see, everybody's like up here, right? Ansel's like here. He's good, but he kind of gives a wooden performance in some of the scenes. Some of the scenes, he does a great job. And in other ones, are just kind of like, what are you doing there, buddy? Let's talk about Rachel. The difference between a good actor and a great actor is the acting within the eyes. You can just see like pain in her eyes, and it was a tough movie for me to watch, right? Because I'm a very like empathetic person. It was tough watching because her acting was so good, just the turmoil that she was going through, that I was just like sobbing the entire time. And the craziest thing is there's like Oscar buzz for Rachel, and she's been nominated for a Golden Globe right now and all these awards, and it's so crazy that her first movie is like this. And it's just so good. She did a wonderful performance. There's a good chance of her getting an Oscar. It was so good. And we can now say we've seen Rachel act. I'm excited to see Rachel now as Snow White. Do you know what this is?
Something I can throw at Snow White?
Hi.
That's gonna be crazy now. So weird. It feels like a weird fever dream. I went to Disney Springs a couple weeks ago. There was a limited edition cookie. I forgot to show you guys and review it for you all. It was churro flavored. Okay, it's a new month. You know what that means? A new Gideon's cookie, and it's churro flavored.
That is what we're here for. The churro cookie, baby.
Okay, y'all. It is time to eat these cookies. We are back at home. Man, delicious things await us. Now, I'm super excited for this. So there's 2 different types of cookies, right? So there's the coffee cake cookie that you can only get in the morning, and that one always sells out, which I've had, and it's so good. So this is the evening one. You can only get this cookie after the sun has gone down. So I think around 7:30 or 8, they start selling this cookie. So it's a coffee cake cookie, but it's like mixed with like triple chocolate. Let's see how it is. It's all right. Now the morning coffee cake cookie, 10 out of 10. Masterpiece. This is, you're kind of getting the coffee in there, kind of like that cinnamony, like sugar, and then like that triple chocolate hits you. I don't know, 7.5. I think the morning one is incredible. Get that one. The nighttime one, Now for this month's limited edition cookie, it's gonna be the Calavera cookie, a chocolate churro cookie to celebrate the Day of the Dead. It's got like red glitter on it. Now, as you know, your boy's nickname is Little Churro, so I gotta review all the churro stuff here at Disney World. Oh, that's good. There's many different like levels of flavors going on in my mouth right now. This is a funky cookie. I've never had a cookie like this at Gideon's. You're starting off with kind of like this like warm chocolate that just wants to give you a hug. Get a little zip of like the cinnamon, and then like this coolness from the chocolate chips. Then on the back of your tongue, you're gonna get a slight little like breath of fire on it. Like a little, of a little heat. This is a funky cookie. What is this thing? I really like it. I think this is a very unique cookie. I don't think it's for everyone, but it's got like the kind of like the spicy Mexican chocolate flavor to it. I personally really dig this thing. I don't think it's a 10 out of 10, but I think I'll do like a 9.5. It's almost there. Okay, so then some of Allison's family was in town, so we went to go have dinner with them at Coronado Springs for a wonderful little festive dinner. Well, my friends, we were at the beautiful Coronado Springs. We're gonna be going to a restaurant I've never been to before at the Grand Destino Tower. They have a wonderful blue light leading leading all the way up to the restaurant, all the way at the top floor. Now it's almost signature dining. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this restaurant, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, they have Christmas music playing. They have some garland that goes up the lamppost. They have these beautiful bells. I've never seen these before here at Coronado. They have some wreaths up welcoming you in. Now they have a 50th carpet now, and they have the walls lit up to Christmas colors, green and red. Oh, I love this. I am loving this lobby, and I'm so glad that Disney made it so festive and vibrant and fun. And there's Christmas trees everywhere you look. Now, this is a normal sized Christmas tree. Then they have a giant one right down there.
Now, last time it was here is for the stay that Alice and I had. It was such an amazing time here. Now, since the rules are still kind of back and forth, if you're a guest and you're inside, you have to wear a mask.
Now, this used to be the lobby that you would check in for Coronado Springs. Now it's just kind of a lounge, and I love it. Garland up and all along the walls. They have giant Christmas wreaths. I love when you're walking through, you know, they have the pineapple is a symbol for hospitality. But if you look up, they have this beautiful mosaic right above you. They even have the gift shop here, Panchitos. All Christmas-fied. I don't think that's a word, but we're just gonna go with it. They have all of like these little tiny Christmas trees up here.
I didn't know how like fun Coronado was for Christmas, because for Christmas I always go to the Grand and everything, but they really like put an effort in here.
Now we have some time to kill before our reservation. I just wanted to show you guys this pool. It's a pretty fun pool to visit at. But it's called the dig site because they're supposed to be like excavating the ruins and everything, and they kind of have these like dig site lamps set up to do like a night dig, and then that's where the restaurant is. It's right up there. So we're over here at the playground right now, but this looks so creepy with the light shimmering through it. It looks like when you're going on the Indiana Jones ride. Don't look into the eyes. Ooh. So you climb up this jungle gym that looks like a web, and there's a spider up there. I think if I stayed here as a kid, I would have many nightmares looking at that creepy thing. Time to go up. Now, they have an interesting elevator system. You don't go in and hit the button. You hit the button where you're going. So we're going to Toledo, tapas, steak and seafood. It'll tell us which elevator to go to, and then it'll take us automatically there. All right, so here's our elevator, elevator F. They got little hidden Mickeys right there. And see, there's no buttons, no windows, and no doors. So you exit out of the elevator. There's a great bar that's over here, but this is the restaurant they'll be going to. We're waiting because one of my friends, we're gonna have him as a server, but if you come out where the lounge is, you get this gorgeous view of all of Walt Disney World. You can see Tower of Terror over there, Galaxy's Edge. Private booth, I love it. Oh my.
Our server Mohammed, he's been in the videos before. We opened Sebastian's Bistro together, and then he came over here to Toledo. So I haven't seen him like a year and a half now, so I'm excited to have him as my server again. He always does such an incredible job. He's a bundle of joy and energy, you'll see. But so I've never been here before. Allison's never been here before, so I'm excited. I've heard nothing but great things from guests and other cast members about how good this menu is. So here's our little setup. We have a wonderful little candle, fork and knife. Oh, Mohammed, how have you been, my sir?
Thank you. Good to see you, bro.
And then I got the Roja braised chorizo, Spanish style sausage, Roja wine with onions. It's in this broth and it looks insane. Let's try the chorizo. Let's see. It's not a spicy chorizo. Normally there's a little bit of heat. Normally chorizo, it's like this is a very like brothy chorizo. It just kind of feels like a beef broth. Then you get kind of the fattiness from the chorizo, and then you get like some onion in there. Interesting. Not what I was expecting at all. Now, for the chorizo, there's like thinly sliced pieces, but then there's like a couple thicker chunks. And I love the thicker chunks because when you bite into it, all the juices just kind of like pop out. The thinner slices don't have enough like juice in them. They're all very good. It's a different dish than what I think people would be used to for like chorizo. I really do enjoy it. I think I'll do like an 8 out of 10.
And Mohammed just came through, cleared off all the plates, decrumbed everything. Setting up with the new silverware right here. Oh my God.
All right, so Mohammed told me to get the braised lamb shank, olive oil potato puree, which is just kind of mashed potatoes, rosemary roasted garlic gravy, huckleberry jam with English peas. Not what I was expecting. Oh my God, look at this.
Oh my God.
All right, let's see if this lived up to the hype that Mohammed told me about. Oh man. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, there's so, all right, let's try the potatoes. Olive oil potatoes. Never had potatoes like that in my entire life. Very good. All right, let's try with the lamb and the potatoes. Oh Oh my god, that's so good. All right, now I got some of that huckleberry jam in there. Imagine a Thanksgiving dinner, but with lamb. I don't know what I was expecting, but this is so good. I want this for Thanksgiving. I don't want turkey, I want this. Just finished, very good. I don't think it's the best lamb on property. Toledo's Terrace, I think, has the best lamb on property. But for the price, this one is great. I'll do like an 8.5. It's like a Thanksgiving meal with lamb. Not the flavor profile I was expecting, right? But I truly did enjoy it. Now it is time for dessert, and they have a special 50th anniversary dessert.
Hi, Mohammed, it's time.
Cafe collection is inspired by Silverto hats. It looks like a hat. You get cream gelatin bottom, shell inside, sea salt, and ganache on the top.
Want me to help?
You get the coffee on the back end. You get like a rich chocolate first, right? And you get that puff pastry and the chocolate mousse. And there's like the coffee on the back. But it's not too much espresso flavor. And mine looks great, very unique.
So we get our 50th anniversary special signature. We get raspberry sauce with hibiscus and lemon and lime meringue with gold leaves. Enjoy.
The cheesecake almost looks like Pooh's honey pot or something. I don't know how I feel about it. So it's like a light, is it lemon curd? It's like a light mousse, right? And a little bit of like lemon tang or a lemon curd. And then at the bottom, you're gonna get the almond, but it's not like a normal almond. It's almost like a candied almond. It almost reminds me of my grandmother's like Christmas sugar cookies, but with almond flavor. I am stuffed right now. The dessert, kind of disappointing. Visually, it looked 10 out of 10, but taste-wise, all over the place. We'll do a 6.5. It was good, but just slightly disappointing. Toledo as a restaurant as a whole, loved it. I think it's one of the most beautiful restaurants Disney has ever created. During the daytime, you can look out and see all the park. There are these giant windows. We didn't film because it was dark out, but you could also like see the fireworks and everything from within the restaurant. Food was all really good. Now, so it's kind of like it's like a moderate dining location, but it's kind of got that signature feel. Cast members get 20% off and annual pass holders get 10% off, I believe. I just want to take a second to talk about my boy Mohammed. I've known him for years now, and he's personally one of my favorite servers ever. He will give you like a signature experience. He goes above and beyond because he wants you to have the best time possible, right? So if you're going to Toledo, go request Mohammed. He will give you a great experience. Now guys, the moment we've all been waiting for, character performers are back at Disney. So let's go to Magic Kingdom.
Like underneath the Christmas tree, I think is one of the most terrifying figures they've ever had at Disney. What is going on with that porcelain doll? Yeah, it's the holidays. It's a very busy time right now. So yes, the wonderful like icicles that they used to put on the castle, I don't think they're ever bringing them back. So there's really nothing Christmassy going on the castle.
But if you go to Disneyland, they have like snow on the castle. Character meet and greets have returned, kind of. Princess Fairytale Hall is reopened, but it's kind of a social distance character meet and greet.
I haven't done it yet, so we're gonna try to go visit Rapunzel for the Princess Fairytale Hall. Now, they have the hand sanitizer here, but they've made it very special. They've put a little royal doily here. I don't think it's holding up very well for where the hand sanitizer comes out. Oh, there we go.
All right, ready?
Ready, set. I was talking to Meg. She was telling us that she used Olympia water for her hair.
Olympia water?
Yes.
I've never tried that before.
It's very rare, but it didn't work for Allison. It's still a little frizzy.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any hair advice?
Honestly, what I do is I just brush and brush and brush and brush and brush and brush and brush my hair. And that seems to work for me. Although I do have help from the girls down at the Village Marketplace. So maybe they use something special. They did help me braid my hair. Otherwise, I would have been a tangled mess. Do you have any hair advice?
I don't have hair advice, but I have some cooking advice.
Oh, good.
Now, anything you cook, you can add a few shots of Tabasco sauce to it.
Oh.
Yes, it's the bee's knees.
So Christmas is coming up. What are you asking for Christmas?
Oh, for Christmas, I would have to say a new pot.
Okay.
I would love to have a pot in my restaurant.
They kind of have you distance out. They're behind like kind of a rope. And then you just kind of like take a photo and meet and greet with them like that.
Now, it's great to finally have character meet and greets back and how the kids can interact with the princesses. If you're gonna take a photo, it's kind of awkward in there because there's not enough room to kind of get a good photo. So I would say bring your iPhone 12 Max and have the wide angle out to get a good photo. It's not the best photo spot right now because of how the distancing is in that room, but it is great to have character meet and greets back and to interact with them. All right, so apparently at 6:05, the castle lights up with some Christmas stuff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sammy lied to us.
You were a little off.
Oh, there we go.
Good evening, friends. Look around you. There is a special magic that flows through this land. The magic of fantasy, swirling with pixie dust, made more brilliant by the light that lives within you. It inspires us to wish upon stars, follow our hearts, and find our happily ever afters. Tonight, as we gather together under the spires of this majestic castle, our dreams ignite the magic to create a beacon shining out and celebrating 50 years of the most magical place on earth.
The most magical place on earth. That's
Is that it, Pickle Girl?
That was fantastic.
Now it's a Christmas theme. I do miss all the lights that they would put up. I think that's more memorable. This is fine, little polka dot wrapping paper.
Yeah, the Christmas stuff is kind of lackluster at Magic Kingdom, unless you're paying, you know, $200, $250 for a ticket for the Christmas party. I'm very happy that performers are back. Now, not all performers are back. It's just a very, very small few. I think it's just kind of the Princess Fairytale Hall and Mickey that are meeting. I have a lot of friends who are still just like on the wait list to come back. So I know a lot of people are like, Disney can't hire anyone to come back. There's a ton of people on wait lists to come back to be performers and to go back to their old roles. I'm glad to see entertainment kind of getting some love, but it's also kind of worrying because there's some rumors that they announced Festival of Fantasy, but they're cutting the Maleficent Dragon Float and they're gonna be cutting a bunch of the performers, so that's kind of sad. So I'm happy for entertainment. I'm so glad that entertainment is coming back, but they have a long way to go to be back to how it was before 2020 happened. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments about everything you saw in the video. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and if you want to join the family and stay up to date on all things theme park and Disney, hit the subscribe button. All right, guys, I love you all. Please stay safe, and I'll see y'all very soon. Bye.
You went to school with Rachel in high school.
I did.
What's it like seeing her now?
She's everywhere. I don't know, that's kind of weird, but also cool.